keep your friends close and your secrets closer.
It's over.
I think it's just getting started.
So we all got the same message?
Simon says, do what I say, or everyone will know what you did.
Oh, yeah. Based on the New York Times best-selling book, One of Us is Lying, it explores how far a group of friends will go to protect a secret. Joining us with what we can expect from Season 2, we've got Marian Lee Tejeda and Cooper Van Grudel joining us from the show. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Marian Lee, can you take us back to Season 1 and quickly give us a recap?
So 5 students, I feel like we've done this a couple times, so like we have a hang of it all. I love it. So everything starts when 5 students of Bayview High get into detention, and then one of them doesn't make it out alive. So the other 4 become high suspects of, what happened to this other student. And then throughout the whole season, we're trying to figure out who actually did it, only to find out at the end that it was the least expected person. And then that person, who is Addie's boyfriend, his name is Jake, ends up dying in Season 1. I hope that people have seen Season 1 and I'm not spoiling the whole plot at this point.
That's something that I would do too, so I'm right there with you, Mark.
Yes, for sure. Cooper, maybe you can give us a little bit of tease. Now that we know what happened in Season 1, can we tease ahead to Season 2? What can we expect?
It's a great question. I think for Season 2, you can expect a whole lot more suspense and thrill and mystery and action. And I think they've really upped the stakes for Season 2, which is super exciting. I think Season 1 was so amazing, and we have, there's such a strong fan base, and I guess we wanted to do it justice with Season 2, and I think it's definitely delivering. It's been delivered. So I think there's just more thrills and excitement, and it's a roller coaster of a ride. You're on the edge of your seat after every episode.
Yeah, for sure. Can you tell us a little bit more about your characters, Bronwyn and Nate? Let's start with you, Marian Lee.
So Bronwyn is your, high-achieving student how that is her life, and then she's thrown into this very chaotic and traumatizing situation. So she kind of is forced to put that on a second space in her life and focus on truly saving her friends and her life, and kind of staying out of trouble from that point on. And then she falls in love with Nate McCauley, your bad boy, and but truly their dynamic is just very special, and they have a deep care for one another that goes way back, since they've been tiny kids. And then they kind of through this trauma bonding situation, they get to rekindle that friendship and then fall in love.
Oh, I see.
Beautifully put. Yeah, Nate's your typical bad boy archetype that rides motorcycles and wears leather jackets, but underneath the surface, I think he's got a golden heart. And he comes from a very sort of tough upbringing. His dad has PTSD. He was he's kind of been to war, and so he struggles with alcoholism, and also his mum is bipolar too, and she ends up leaving at a very young age. So he's had a very unstable childhood and upbringing, and it kind of bleeds into his character. He's a bit of a lone wolf, and he's also a drug dealer too. I think he kind of seeks out thrill and excitement, and I think what's beautiful about Bronwyn and Nate's relationship, they balance one another out, and Bronwyn sort of brings out the things in Nate that he didn't really see before, or the good qualities, and I think I really do believe that vice versa too. I think Nate brings out qualities in Bronwyn that she that brings to light that she probably didn't see before either. So they're a team.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you both so much for joining us. Wow, that's just fantastic. So many layers to that show, exciting. And of course, you can see Marion Lee and Cooper in season 2 of One of Us is Lying, streaming on Peacock right now.
That's right.